sit back and enjoy this powerful movie. In a forgotten world beyond the reach of human maps, where sunlight struggles to break through the colossal crowns of ancient trees, a jungle older than time breathes with the pulse of sleeping giants. Beneath the emerald ceiling of this vast wilderness lies a world unseen, a darkness carved by roots thicker than rivers, where shadows crawl with beasts born before memory. Above, towering mountains rise like the jagged teeth of a buried titan. Their snowless peaks pierce the clouds, stained in crimson by the eternal setting sun. The winds that rush through their canyons carry forgotten chants and warnings. In the heart of these mountains, water rages. Rivers so massive they thunder through stone, carving out tunnels of fear. Mist rises like lost spirits, swirling above the roaring waters. Strange creatures glide just beneath the surface, waiting. But this land, a kingdom of scales, claws, and fangs, was not always at war. No. Its peace was shattered by an arrival unlike it had ever seen. Helicopter blades, heavy machinery rolling, beeps from advanced weapons. Humans, armed with power, technology, and ambition, marching into a world they did not understand. Hunters dressed in steel armor, carrying plasma cannons, energy rifles, drones that swarmed like metallic locusts, and machines that towered over trees. The commander, confident and fearless, stood at their front, eyes glowing with tactical light. Team Alpha, spread out. This land is hostile. Shoot anything that moves. We take control before nightfall. Footsteps, weapons cocking, drones launching. But the land heard. The mountains heard. And the beasts awoke. Earthquake rumble, tremors growing louder. A roar, so mighty it shattered leaves from trees, tore through the world. Dragons burst from the skies, wings the size of ships, breathing fire hot enough to melt stone. Gigantic serpents slithered from the rivers, rising like towers. Elephants with horns sharp as swords stampeded across the valley. Gorilla beasts the size of fortresses pounded the ground, each step sending shockwaves. The war erupted instantly. Humans unleashed the machines, drones firing lasers, mech suits launching missiles, hoverbikes weaving through dragonfire. But the beasts fought with fury. Still, the humans pushed forward until the mountains themselves answered. Chanting begins softly, building. At the peak of the highest mountain, the elders of the animal kingdom gathered. Creatures with bodies of dragons, legs like humans, and claws of ancient predators, scarred by centuries of war. Chant grows louder, deeper, echoing powerfully. At their center stood the king, his scales shimmering gold, his eyes burning like suns. King of beasts, echoing, ancient. Let our power rise. Let our enemies fall. Let the mountains speak once more. Energy wave rumbling, rising, bursting. Their chant shook the world. A wave of power burst from the mountain. tearing across the land faster than any wind. Humming energy, metal cracking. One by one, every human weapon began to crumble. Tanks melted into molten rivers. Drones fell lifeless from the sky. Plasma guns turned to ash. Mech suits collapsed into dust. Commander, shaken, trembling. No, no, this is impossible. Fall back! Fall back! Panicked retreat, screams, collapsing metal. But there was no escape. The mountain had spoken. The beasts had reclaimed their land. Thunder rolling across mountains, and in the glowing heart of their kingdom, inside a cavern of green fire, the beasts returned home. Their bodies bore scars, marks of victory, marks of survival. Creatures with dragon bodies, animal limbs, and human-like steps gathered before their throne. At the center, the king and queen sat crowned in bone and brilliance. Queen of beasts, soft, regal. Tonight, we celebrate not destruction, but freedom. Crowd of beasts roar in triumph. The mountains roared, the rivers echoed, and the kingdom of beasts, scarred, mighty, and eternal, celebrated their victory over the humans. Thunder, triumphant roar shaking the sky. And so, the land returned to its true masters, those born of fang, fire, and ancient power. The mountains sleep once more, but never forget. Men lost the battle because they didn't fight with unity. They have all the weapons, but they work separately. They use separate knowledge. They didn't do it collectively, but the beasts did together in unity and won. United we stand, divided we fall. When we are united, we stand strong, we rise higher, and we win. But when we are divided, we stumble, we weaken, and we fall before the battle even begins. When hearts agree and hands join together, we stand strong and overcome every challenge. But when we turn against one another, we lose our strength, our vision fades, and we fall before the battle even begins. Please subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell, like, share, and drop comments. Thanks for watching.